Hello, beautiful people. I don't do this very often. I've decided to go live. I wanted to do a manifesting video because today is Lionsgate, the 8th of August, 2024. So we have three eights, all right, eight of the eighth month in an 8 year. So today is a very, very powerful manifesting day. So this isn't going to be a tarot reading. This is going to be a manifesting reading for me to help you manifest. Okie dokie. So let's wait for a few people to come on because this was not planned. All right. I literally decided 5 minutes ago. I thought I want to make you a video for Lionsgate. And I thought, why don't you do it live? All right, then I'll do it live. So get yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee. I've got a black coffee here. We're going to be talking about manifesting. So hi, thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming into the chat. Tell me in the chat what you want to manifest. Is it a new job? Is it better money? Is it love? Is it health? What is it that you want to manifest? Pop it in the chat. Let's have a little look. Oh, bless you, Amiko. Yay, Julie Bill's live. When was the last time I went live? Oh my goodness me, it's a very long, long time ago. Hello, We Are Energy Messages. You're always here when I go live. Thank you. It's coming down so fast I can't read all your names, but thank you for being here. I've just had my hair cut. I don't like the way the hairdresser blow dried it. I like it a bit curlier, but never mind. There we are. And I have been getting on with your second half of August reading, which will go in live, which will go up in a few days' time. But anyway, manifesting. What do you want? So here we go. Doreen wants love, prosperity, and health. Eva wants money and success in your business. Starlight wants a business. Okay. What we got? See, my computer's about 3 feet away from me and I can't see without my glasses. Love. Helena wants love. Money, house, love, business. Chuck it in there because as you put it in the comments, you're already aligning with that which you want to manifest. Okay. As you identify it, as you put it into the chat, this is what I want. Get clear on it. We are in the most phenomenal manifesting day. Please know we can manifest any day, anytime, anyhow, anywhere. But when we have particular energies going on upstairs in the cosmos, it makes our manifestations easier and more powerful. So, for example, we know that the 31st of October, Halloween, is when the veil is thinnest, and that's when we are more easily able to access spirit, loved ones that have passed on in spirit. We can connect easier because the veil is thinner. Now, manifesting we can do at any time. But today on Lionsgate, we have the star system Sirius, which is the abundance star system, very, very close and very active. And Lionsgate is a portal. So if you imagine, if any of you used to watch Star Trek or any of those Deep Space Nine, I'm a huge Trekkie, or any of those sort of opening the portal into a different dimension, that's what's going on today. We have this portal empty. Right. Okay. They're saying, yes, it's empty because they want you to fill it. They want you to connect. So the portal is there like a big tunnel that's empty between you and what you want. All right. As Abraham Hicks would say, your vortex. This is your access to your vortex. So what have you put in your vortex? What is it you want to manifest? So get clear on it. All right. You want to sell your house, Wendy. Firm out my condo and relocate. There you go. Each of you have got a different focus, a different goal that you want. So I want you to keep putting it in the chat, all right? Because this is you identifying, and you're not just saying it. Normally, you would say to yourself, wouldn't you? This is what I want. You might say to God, to the universe, this is what I want. When you're putting it in the chat, and right now we've got 309 people in the chat, you are sharing that information in the collective. That's giving it more oomph. It's giving it more welly. It's giving it more power. All right. So share it. Okay. It don't have to be too specific. If it's a public forum. So if you want to be a bit private, that's okay. But identify it. Okay. EJ Holly, good health and money. Okay. Health, wealth. Those are the two things that most people want. You can't do anything without your health. We can't do much. And we can't do a lot without money. So health and wealth are usually the first two. Happiness. Let's talk about happiness for a little minute. Many people think that money creates happiness. It does not. Nothing can create outside you. Nothing can create outside you. You have to be the source of that which you want to see. Okay. So things can add to what you create. So you create your happiness and then money can add to it. You create your health and money can add to that as well, because you can buy quite a bit of health with money. All right. I just paid for some blood tests for all of my histamine intolerances now, and I'm very blessed that I was able to pay for those tests to say, can we just try and figure out what's going on? And I know what it is. As soon as I'm out of this house, this area, I'm fine. I'm fine. I spent a day with my friend last week at her house. I did not blow my nose all day. My eyes were not red. My nose was not runny. I was absolutely fine. And I got to about 10 o'clock at night and went, I need to blow my nose. Oh my God, that's the first time all day. Normally I go through half a box of tissues a day. It's just streaming like a tap. It's where I live. It's where I live. And until I move out of here, there's not a lot I can do. I am renting a house in a country manor park, and it's beautiful. I am surrounded by 55 acres of trees and bushes and flowers. And as soon as I drive onto the estate, my nose just starts running, and there's nothing I can do about it. So yeah, it is what it is. Spoke to the doctor yesterday and said, give me something stronger until I move out of here. But yeah, that's why I've got the puffy eyes. It's not that I'm tired. This is all the histamine, yeah, it is. It's not a lot I can do about it. All right, so let's get back to abundance. I want to manifest greater health. Can't do anything about it in the environment, okay? But getting some blood tests will help, all right? I'm manifesting my new home. That's just already happening. It's going through. We're due to exchange in the next few days. All good, not due to complete yet. What else are you manifesting? Okay, let's have a look. I manifest a wire transfer log. I don't know what that is. Okay, we are energy messages. You want to experience in my now abundance, freedom, consistency, joyful relationships, harmony within myself and my family. Lovely. All right. So we're all clear. We've all got clear now on what we want to manifest. Yeah. We got 429 of you on the chat now. We are in that manifesting energy. All right. So first of all, the steps to manifesting. And I'm going to take this opportunity to try and persuade you to buy my book. Okay. This is a manifesting book. It tells you how to manifest. It tells you what to do. It's on Amazon. Go get it. Okay. Those of you who have got it are already saying within a few months, 2 or 3 months, my money's going up, my health's going up, my happiness is going up. This is what we want. Okay. So we are manifesting our goal. Now, you can have 10 goals if you want to. That's fine. But for the purposes of really focusing, I want you to pick one, your top priority goal. Just pick one, all right? Because if we picked 5, all right, there's only so much energy. It gets diverted, it gets diluted into those 5. So I want you've identified in the chat what you want to manifest. Fantastic. Well done, guys. Now pick your top one, okay? Doesn't mean you can't manifest the rest, because you can do that as well, but we want to do one at a time, all right? Because we want to put 100% focus into one goal, which is going to give it some oomph, all right? Let me have a look at your chat. Love, happiness, and long life. Good, good. Okay. Diana bought the book. Love it. Thanks so much. You're welcome. Well done for buying it. All right. You buy it, you read it, you digest it, you absorb it, you apply it. All right. If you don't like reading, it's on Audible as well. If you haven't got any money to buy it, go and get yourself one of those free Audible 30-day trials. Get my book, read it, and then cancel the trial. See, you can get it for nothing. Kindle, I've got a deal on it as well. I think if you've got Kindle membership, it's free. So find a way to get it, because it will help you manifest. Okay. Abundance to share. Lovely. Stop there. Okay. Julianne, abundance to share. That's not the way to manifest, my darling. Okay. All right. Let me just get clear, because some of you may not know this. You can't manifest for other people, because that interferes with their free will. It's like, I want to manifest loads of money so I can heal the world. No, that won't work. The universe just cancels that order out because you're manifesting for other people and you're not allowed to. So manifest for yourself, then share. All right, that's fine. We like to share. We love to share. We love to help. Manifest for yourself, then share. Okay, because let's imagine, let me give you a scenario. Let's say you're 10 years old and you want a bike for Christmas. Okay, and you say to your parents, please, can I have a bike for Christmas? I really, 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 really want a bike for Christmas. I'll be ever so good. I'll be ever so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And once I've got the bike, I'm going to give it to my friend Joe. Huh? What's your parents going to do? What? No, we're not getting your bike for you to give to your friend Joe. The bike is for you. The bike is for you. It's not for your friend Joe. It's for you. All right? Do you get it? Because as soon as I've said that, now my parents are going to cancel that order. I'm not getting a bike because they know I'm going to give it away. All right? They know I'm not appreciating the bike. I'm not really wanting the bike. I want it for Joe. I can't manifest for Joe. Does this make sense? Let me know in the chat. Does that make sense? Because so many of you and me, we're generous people. We love to help. We love to heal. We love to give. But we can't manifest for somebody else. It cancels it. Okay? Receive for you. Then share the wealth if you want to. Receive for you the happiness and share the happiness if you want to. But don't manifest it for other people. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments while I have a mouthful of coffee. Freedom. Lovely. Stones of Destiny wants to manifest freedom. That's a brilliant one. Love it. Why is that important? Why is that important? Because when you're aligned with freedom, everything else comes. Everything else comes. People want money. Why? So I can be free to choose whether I work or not work, what job I work in. I'm free to travel or not travel. I'm free to experience. I'm free. Money gives you the energy of freedom. So don't align with the money, align with the freedom. The thing underneath the money. I talk about this in my book. Okay. Most of you will try and align with, I want the car, or I want the money, or I want the house. Align with what's underneath it. What does the house bring you? Safety, security, warmth, stability. Align with those. What does money bring you? Freedom, all right? Empowerment, choice, liberation. Align with those. Yeah. What is the energy underneath the thing that you want? That's what you want to align with. Okay. All right. You're getting it. Well done. Okay. So Sky B, your forever home where I can start growing my garden. Okay, so the goal is two things there. It's a home and it's a forever home. So what's the energy underneath that? Stability, security, roots, grounding. Okay, so you've got to feel that within you first. All right, do I feel stable, secure, rooted and grounded? Because if I do, I'm a match. Think of the law of attraction like the card game Snap. Do you call do you call it Snap in your country? In the UK, when we were kids, we'd play a game. If I had an 8 and you had an 8, Snap. All right. That's the same card, Snap. Do you call it that in your country? What do you call it? Let me know in the chat. See the law of attraction as a game of Snap. All right. When you are a match vibrationally, energetically with the thing that you want, we've got Snap, and then you get it. Okay. Then it comes. Okay. Oh, thank you. I love you too. I'm manifesting freedom brilliantly. Brilliant. I love it. Hey, hey. Am I late? You know, you're not late. We're chatting about manifesting. So if you've just jumped on now, I want you to identify in the chat what you want to manifest. We're Lionsgate. This is the most powerful manifesting day of the entire year. So let's use it to manifest. Identify what you want to manifest. Okay. So Mahika is the dream college. Okay, you want the dream college. Okay, so set the goal on the dream college. Tell the universe that's the college I want, but let go of the outcome and say to the universe, this is what I think is the dream college. But if you think there's something better for me, I'm open to that. You let go and you allow the flow. Let go and flow. Okay. power day of manifestation. It absolutely is. A divine spiritual counterpart companion. Beautiful. So you're looking for that companion that is a divine counterpart. So we're opening up to, is my heart open? Am I full of love and respect and honor for self? If I am, I'm going to be a match to somebody who is also that within themselves. Then we've got two whole people coming together, not two halves to make a whole. That don't work. All right. We want two whole people coming together to make a whole, to make a bigger whole. All right. And then you are not dependent, codependent. You are two whole and complete people sharing your existences together, expanding each other, and not dependent upon each other. Very different energy, and it's beautiful. Okay. A better job. A, you want a better job. Great. Okay. Let's put that out there then. Put that in. That is your order. Right. I want you to visualize that you're kind of in a coffee shop, in one of those like McDonald's or something. But you know, ones where you go up to the screen, you tap the screen with your order, you pay, and then you stand around waiting for your number to be called. This, putting it in the chat, is you telling the universe, this is my order for what I choose to manifest. And give it a time scale now, guys. Okay. So you've said in the chat what you want to manifest. So now I want you to give it a time scale. Is this something you can achieve in 30 days, 90 days, 6 months? Whatever it is, identify it, right? So we're saying, right, within a year, within 3 months, you pick a reasonable time scale. Okay, never mind miracles, unicorns, and rainbows. Pick a realistic time scale. If you want the perfect job, and you have the skills, the experience, and you feel absolutely ready for that, then right, let's get this manifested in 30 days, because that job could be out there. All right. But allow it a little bit of wiggle room for the universe to do its thing. Okay. So, Crystal, I want to achieve it in a month. Brilliant. Lauren, within a year. Chantel, within 3 months. Marisol, 90 days, 3 months. Great. Okay. I choose to experience in my now freedom in all ways. Lovely statement. We are energy messages. Lovely. Okay, 30 days. Most of you are 30 days, 30 days, 30 days. Okay. Abundance in 1 year, 6 months. Yeah, brilliant. 21 days. Great. When I came back from Spain, I put all this information in my new book. I can't wait to share it with you. It's not ready yet. Won't be ready till September. But I was saying in that, you know, when I came back from Spain in 2019, 2018, yeah, 2018, I was 15 grand in debt, no car, hardly any furniture, didn't even have a sofa to sit on. I didn't have a refrigerator. I was right in a mess. I was right in a pickle, as we say over here. And I set a goal that I want to be debt free within a year. And I want to have decent furniture and a decent car. And I set that goal to do it within a year. And I achieved it. Okay, if I'd tried to do that in 30 days, it would have been a little bit unrealistic. But I got it done within a year. I replaced all the furniture and I cleared that 15 grand's worth of debt. Okay, so what we need to be realistic with those timescales. So you've got your timescale, 60 days for your birthday, angel access. Great. Okay, so now you know what you want. Yeah, you got clear on what you want. Now you got clear on the time scale. So you've put that out there now. Okay. All right. Now let's bring all the energy into that now. So next thing I want you to do is ask yourself, and you're just connecting in with yourself. Just connect in a little minute. All right. Just connect in. You don't have to be hugely psychic to do this. All right. Take your dominant hand. That's the hand you write with. Put it on your heart. Okay. All right, and sort of state this for the record, okay? I am ready to manifest my goal. I am ready to manifest my goal. I am connected to my goal. You're doing this with me? Yeah? I am connected to my goal. Good. Now feel the energy, the connection between you and your goal. All right. Just there it is. It's coming. It's on its way. Thank you so much. I am manifesting it now It might not show up for 30 days, but it's on its way. Okay. It's on its way. All right. What else do you want me to do, please? I'm just asking upstairs. What else do they need to do to align with the goal? They're saying reinforce the thing underneath the goal. Okay, so for those of you who don't know or missed it when I said it earlier, if you haven't long jumped on, because I know lots of you are jumping on this now, okay, we want you to identify your goal in the chat, write it down. Then we're going to identify the timescale, okay, which we've done. Now, when I say identify your goal, identify the thing that you want. All right. Let's say it's money, or let's say it's a car or a house or love. All right. Now, what's the energy underneath it? In other words, what does it give you to have that money? Money gives you freedom. What does it give you to have that house? It gives you stability, security, longevity. What does it give you to have that loving relationship, companionship, support, warmth, love, right? So identify the thing. Okay. You're doing great. I love you guys. Then you're going to identify what the thing will bring you. Okay. Then you're going to, I know it sounds like a lot of steps. Then. All right. It's actually like little layers. All right. Which is why I call it the missing pieces of the manifesting puzzle. Okay. Then once you've got your goal, you've got your time scale, then you looked at what is the thing underneath it that it's going to give you. And now I want you to say, am I those things now? Am I those things now? Okay. So, for example, money. I want money. We all want money. We all want more money. Why? Because we want freedom. Okay. Right. So, do I feel free now? If I don't, it's not a match. It's not snap. Okay. Did you let me know whether you call it snap in your country? I don't know. I usually speak American, Canadian, and English, but I don't know what you call that card game in your countries or in Australia or anywhere else. And where are you in the world, by the way? Where are you all popping in from? Um, so Tour de France, home by the ocean, to be in it and celebrate my birthday. That's in 4 months. Okay, all right, you've got your goal. What's that going to give you? What's the energy underneath it? Okay, go to the energy underneath it. That's the thing that you can align with. You can't align with a piece of paper in the form of money, but you can align with the freedom that it gives you, the security that it gives you. So be those things. Okay, UK, Florida, Oklahoma, Nova Scotia, London, Wisconsin, Connecticut, Vancouver, Montana, Australia. Hello, Australia. Must be very early in the morning there for you. All right, because it's just coming 5 p.m. here in the UK. Los Angeles, Spain, Wales. Hello, Jane McDonald in Wales. I'm in Wales as well. Okay. You're all over the place. Great. I love it when you're all coming in from different places. Hello, Mickey Pod. Hi, sweetie. How you doing in Switzerland? All right. Some of you I know, some of you have jumped on before. So we're manifesting. So have you got the steps so far? Have you got the steps? All right. If it all feels a little bit too much, hang on, I'm just gonna an ad was just gonna pop up and I stopped it in its tracks because I want to talk to you guys. Okay, so right, so we got the steps. Am I clear in my goal? Yes, tick. Have I got my time scale for my goal? Yes, tick. Do I feel the feelings of the thing underneath the goal, what it's going to bring me? Okay. And am I a match to those things now? Okay. Have you got that bit so far? All right. Okay. So if you're not a match, what happens? All right. If, say, I want money and it's going to give me freedom, but I don't feel free now because I feel trapped in a job or I feel trapped in a marriage. Trapped is opposite to freedom. We're not a match. We have to find a way to get free, to feel free, even if we haven't left the job or left the marriage. So how do we do that? We would say to ourselves, I am free because I've got 2 feet and 2 legs and there's a door and I can walk out of there anytime I want. I might be choosing not to do that, but I know I can if I want to. So therefore I am free now. All right. So we've got to get into the energy to be a match with the thing that you want's energy. Does that make sense? I hope so. I'm usually reasonably good at explaining these things, so I hope it makes sense for you. Okay. If you want a new car, what does a new car give you? It's reliable, it's safe, it's probably comfortable. What else is it? I'm just thinking, what else it would. I've never had a new car, so I've had newish cars, so I've never had a new car. But it's, do you see what I mean when I say get underneath it? Okay, so if a new car is reliable and safe, do I feel those things now? Am I reliable? Am I safe? If I am, I'm a match to the new car. Do you see what I mean? We've got to match it, otherwise it doesn't come. Okay. All right. Now let me see some of your comments. Okay. Um, okay. So that lady there wants a tarot reader friend start talking to her again. Okay, so we're going to send that message out. I want my friends to talk to me again. We are sending out. You can use the Hopopono prayer for that. That's really helpful. 4 lines. Okay. Uh, how's it go? I love you. I thank you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. In any order, those 4 lines. Okay. All right. Bahrain. Hello there. America. New car. Stylish. Okay. Stylish. Okay. So if the new car is stylish, love that word. Do I feel stylish now? See the law of attraction as a game of snap. You still haven't let me know whether you call it snap, because if you don't know what I'm talking about, and that analogy won't work. Okay. When 2 things match, it's a snap. Okay. When 2 things match, am I a match? I can want it all I like, but if I'm not a match to it now, it will not come. Okay. We are energies. Yes, you do call it snap. Good. Thank you. Manifesting for pregnancy. Now, see, that's just beautiful. We are manifesting a new life, a new creation. What is that baby going to give you? It's going to give you a sense of wholeness and completion and dedication and protection and all those good things. So, am I those things now? Yeah. And if you're not, then you look at the gaps and then you start plugging the gaps, fill in the gaps. Okay. Comfortable, ease. Yeah. Ease, ease, easy. Okay. You don't know what snapping is in Oregon. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Over here, we've got a game of cards I used to play when I was a little kid, because it's even like as soon as you know numbers, you can play this game. And it's the first game of cards I was taught when I was probably at 4. As soon as you know numbers, and you have a game card deck, and if you have half the deck and you put your card down and they put their card down, and when they're the same, if I put a 2 down and they put a 2 down, you would shout and put your hand down, snap, and then whoever got there first got those cards, and then you carried on. And whoever ran out of cards lost, and whoever's got the most cards won. We called that game Snap. And I use it as an analogy for the universe because it means 2 of the same matching up is a snap. Yeah. So I've got to be what I want to manifest now. So if I want money and I haven't got money now, how am I a match? Okay, because I haven't got any money and I want money, and how is that a match? Okay, so what we do is we go underneath it to say, what will money give me? It'll give me security and stability and freedom. I can be a match to those things now. So I am secure, I am stable, I am free. So I don't need to necessarily match with the thing that I want. I have to match with the energy underneath of what it'll give me. Does that make sense, guys? Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. Um, okay, paying clients for me to help through a spiritual coaching thing. You're right. So you're manifesting more clients. Okay, good. So you're aligning, you're clear. Now, the next thing I want you to ask yourself is, does all of me want all of it? All right. Does all of me want all of it? This thing that you want, all right, home, love, money, car, whatever it is, new clients. Does all of me want all of it? Do I 100% want this thing? Okay. I talk about this a lot in my new book that's coming out in September, because what we find very often is part of me wants part of it. But often, not all of me wants all of it, which is a little bit of a problem, all right, because we're blocking it. All right, that's a block there. It was something I discovered for myself. So, within that, okay, I wanted success. and it wasn't coming. I'd been doing my job for 15 years, loving it. I was stable, but I wasn't growing. I wasn't getting the success I wanted. I had to go deep and say why. And I realized that I was not aligned with big success. I saw big success as a threat. I saw it as unmanageable. And I realized I wanted a little bit of success, but not a lot of success. And then I fell into that. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Bless you. That's so much. So kind. Thank you very much. So I was blocking my success because I was trying to control it. I want a little bit of success. I don't want too much success. Or I want a little bit of recognition, but I don't want too much recognition. As soon as we start trying to divert it, to dilute it, to control it, we are blocking our manifesting abundance. Okay. So we want to get all of us to want all of it, and just trust. This is the bit I want to let you know. Just trust that what the bit that comes is meant for you. So don't worry about trying to control it. Let's say, for example, if you'd have said to me 10 years ago that I could have 100 clients a month, I'd have gone, yay. And then I'd have gone, oh my God, I can't do 100 clients a month. That's too much. I only want 50. I'm trying to control it. Let go, let go, let go. Bless you. What have you just gifted me? Thank you very much. Oh, that's so kind. Thank you. Thank you, Jenny. That's lovely. So what I did was I realized that I was blocking it by trying to control it. And I just said, I'll be as successful as I can possibly be, unlimited, and it'll just come and I will manage it. I let go of the fear, I let go of the control. And then whoosh, yes, the gates opened and whoosh, a lot of clients came and a lot of success came. And it's okay. We need to not try and control it. So let me know in the comments, does all of you want all of it? Or do you feel that part of you does? Yeah. Like when I manifested my forever home, the one I'm moving into in September, I was looking for 4 months for a house, 5 months, and I couldn't find it because not all of me wanted all of it. All right. And so it wouldn't come. I knew what I wanted. I wanted something like my daughter's house, and that was 100 grand above the budget I'd set. All right. I just can't even think about spending that much money at my age. It felt too big. So I had a smaller budget and I was looking for a house in that budget. And do you know what? Didn't matter how hard I looked, I couldn't find it. I looked at house after house. I spent months and I couldn't find it. And in the end, I said to upstairs, what am I doing wrong? And they said, well, your heart's not in it. You don't actually want that. You want what your daughter's got. To do that, you've got to raise your budget. So do you want to raise your budget, or are you going to fully align with a house within the smaller budget? So I gave it some thought and I said, okay, I will let go. All right. And they keep giving me this line, and I keep giving it to you during the tarot readings. The other side of fear is abundance. Trust and let go. So I opened it up and I said, I'll let them tell me how much I can borrow and I'll take it from there rather than me try to control it. And they came back to me within a couple of days and said, yeah, I could have that extra 100,000. And I said, okay, then. Oh, scary, but okay, then. So I bought my daughter's house. So does all of you want all of it? Okay. We've got, oh, look at the numbers. We've got 880 of you. 88. We've got 880 of you in the chat. Woo! We are on a manifesting roll, guys. 880 of you in the chat. Nobody leave and nobody join. 880 is brilliant. This is Lionsgate. We are on a mission to manifest that which you want. So let me know in the chat, does all of you want all of it? Or are you trying to 50% of me does and 20% of me does? Where are you at with that? 890 we've got now. Well, we had our 880 for a little minute. Welcome to the 10 new ones that have just popped on. We're manifesting, getting clear in your goals, getting clear in identifying them. And yeah, you're saying I want all of it, 100%. Yeah, we've got our time scales. We've got 100% of me wants 100% of it. We know the energy underneath the thing that we're trying to manifest. Yeah. All right. So now we can manifest it. Okay. All right. So, hi guys, hi. All right, all in 100%, 100%, brilliant, 100% for sure. Okay, so have you learned something about manifesting from this little chat of ours? Okay, so we need to get clear on the goal. We need to identify what's underneath the goal, the energy underneath, and then we need to identify if we're a match with that underneath. Okay. So if I want money, the energy underneath that, it gives me freedom. Do I feel free now? Yes. Okay. That forever home gives me security, stability, grounding, a sense of permanency. Do I feel that now? And if I don't, how can I work to feel that before I move? What we tend to do is say, when I've got XYZ, then I'll feel. Right, we're putting it in the future and we're putting our match up in the future and it won't work. Okay, so we need to be matching up now in advance, right? Not cart before horse. We have to be a match to it before it comes. And that's not easy to do when we're looking at the thing that we want. But if we go underneath the thing that we want, it is easy to do. Okay. All right, let's have a little look. You're manifesting a wire transfer log for your job. Okay. 111% Jennifer, love it. Okay, 111. The number one is the number of leadership, authority. You are in your mastery. You are in your now. And you're absolutely right, F. Robinson. The future is never coming. It's never coming, the future, ever. Okay. Today is all we have. Now is all we have. We think, well, tomorrow's there. Yeah, but when we get to tomorrow, where is tomorrow? It's in the now. Okay. If you wanted to try and manifest in 6 months' time and you get to 6 months' time, where is it? It's in 6 months' time. It's always going to be in 6 months' time. Now, that's not the same as when I said to you, give your goal a time frame. All right. When I say give goal a time frame, that could be a year, that could be 5 years, that could be 5 minutes. The time frame of when the goal is going to come, you can have that as long as you want to in the future. That's fine. Okay. You're not manifesting it in the future. You're manifesting it in the now, but you're allowing time for it to percolate and cook and come into your reality. But you're manifesting it now. Okay. All right. You're manifesting peace, love, and happiness, Dakota. That's great. Okay. So do you feel peaceful, happy, and what was the other one? Peaceful, happy, and love. Do you feel those things now? Then good, because you create them in your now, and then you create them and allow them to expand. Okay. All right. So all of you are on board. You've got your goal clear. You know what's underneath it, the energy it's going to give you. You're a match to that energy now. All of you wants all of it. You've identified your time scale of when you want to achieve this by. So now we've got all the ingredients together for our little cooking pot. Okay. So now let's do it. All right. Let's manifest. Okay. Ready, steady, go. Okay. So close your eyes. Visualize the thing that you want. Okay, really visualize it, really imagine it. If that's that relationship or that house or that job or whatever it is, just really visualize it now. That lady who wants loads of clients, just imagine that you get an email, ping, 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 people booking in. The person who wanted the forever house with the forever garden, just visualize where your furniture's going, your the view out your window, just visualize it all, feel it, step into it, embody it. I am manifesting this now. I am in this energy now. This thing, this goal, this item, this energy that I want, I am a perfect match to right now, right now, right now, in this minute. I am so happy, thankful, and grateful that this thing is coming to me now. I have put my order in. I know that it's already on its way. I don't think, hope, wish. I know that it's on its way. Thank you. Thank you. Now imagine a load of little universal people just like in the background, making all these things, putting them all together and bringing them to you. And some of those things can show up really quickly. And some of those things will take a little bit longer. And it's all right to think about your goal every day, but not in a way of going, is it here yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? That's just nagging. We don't want that. But to focus on the goal every day and just know it's coming. It's on its way. All right. My goal, I've got lots of goals, but my goal is that this book is a bestseller. It's already a Kindle bestseller on Amazon US. But I want this to be a huge million copy bestseller. I visualize this book in hands. I visualize a crowd of people with their hands up reaching for my book. I visualize these people reading my book and improving their life and their life getting better. I visualize that almost every day, at least 3 or 4 times a week. I close my eyes and I visualize all the hands coming up for it. And I say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But I don't keep checking on the sales every day to say, is it a million bestseller yet? I don't do that. That's the nagging. That's saying I don't trust. I do trust. It might take 5 years for that to happen. It might happen in 6 months. I don't know. The universe will sort it out. I just do my bit, which is I visualize and I keep my energy in the goal alive. I haven't given up on it. I haven't forgotten about it. I haven't turned my back on it. I keep it alive without nagging. Does that make sense? Yeah. Oh, Beatrice, thank you. My book's helped you so much. Good, good, good. So this is why I brought it in today, because it's a manifesting book showing you how to manifest. Everything I'm teaching you here is in my book and a lot more. So we're manifesting. Oh, Avril, thank you very much. You're very welcome. Belle Audrey, I want all of it. Good, good. All of you has to want all of it. All right. Now, one other question that you can ask yourself, just to check in on any blocks that you might have to your goal, is, do I feel it's good for me? Do I feel it's good for me? And do I feel ready for it now? All right. Because so many of us have got this perfectionist thing. All right. Where, oh, just give me a bit more time and then I'll be ready. I just need to polish this up. I just need to get better at this and then I'll be ready. Perfection is, what's that saying? Perfection is the something of the good. It's a problem. All right. Just go for it, ready or not. Just go for it. Okay. All right. Oh, thank you, Susan. You drink, read that on your flight home. You'll be grand. Okay. We're manifesting. We are creating. Okay. Um, I want everything good for everyone. And those of you who were not here earlier, all right, you might want to listen to the replay so you get all the different bits I was talking about. Don't try and manifest for somebody else. Did you like my analogy about the bike, by the way? I thought that was a good one. They pop in my head. So the time is now. I'm ready. Good. Okay. And then taking action and inspired action. Okay. So the universe has got the order. Some bits the universe can do. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's very kind. Some bits the universe can do. Some bits you need to do. Okay. So you need to be open for the action and the inspired action when it comes and it pokes and prods you. All right. So what that might be. All right, let's say one of you, well, actually, for most of it, I want the job or I want the home. So you've put it out and you said, right, I've let it go now. Now, am I just going to sit then and wait for a letter to come through the door with a house or a job? Is that likely to work? No. Okay, so I'm going to have to actually apply for houses. I'm actually going to have to view them. I'm going to have to speak to realtors and estate agents. I'm going to have to trawl the internet. I'm going to have to do my bit. Okay, if I want a job, I need to be applying for jobs, updating my resume, my CV, speaking to recruiters. If I want to improve my health, I need to be taking action on the health. So there is action involved, okay? Action involved. And action can be prayer and gratitude and visualization as well as passive action as opposed to action, all right? But there's always action involved. So one of you asked me, on my other channel, Manifesting 101. How many of you are over there, by the way? Manifesting 101. How many of you are over there? We've just gone over 10,000 subscribers over there on my Manifesting channel, because I'm putting this out on my Tarot channel, which I know is naughty, but because I did say when I separated them out, this is just pure tarot now, and this today is not, it's Lionsgate, and I am doing manifesting on for you here, and I will download this and put it over on the other channel as well. But those of you who really are wanting to manifest, you probably will find some helpful information on that YouTube channel with Manifesting 101 with Julie Poole. Check it out over there. Anyway, one of the questions over there was, what's the difference between action and inspired action? Okay, so think about the word inspire for a minute. Inspire, okay? Inspired action. So there's action. The action would be I'm applying for the job. The action would be I'm phoning the realtor. The action would be I'm whatever. That's the action. What's the inspired action? Okay. The word inspire, in is the clue. In. It comes from inside you. All right, inside you. So it can be coming from your higher self. It can be coming from your spiritual team. It can be coming from your heart, your gut, your inner knowing, your inner being. You just get a little nudge inside that says action. Okay. So let me give you an example. Okay, the action is I want a job, and every day I go on the job sites for an hour and just see what new stuff is out. All right, that's my active action, and it's a routine, it's a habit, it's not necessarily inspired. It just feels that this is a sensible thing to do, to actually look for a job. Okay, great. Now I get a little nudge at 9 o'clock in the evening when I'm sitting watching telly saying, I wonder if there's a new job up. And you think, why am I thinking that at 9 o'clock in the evening? I did my hour looking for a job at 9 o'clock this morning. But that little voice is going, go and have a little look. And you go, nah, I'm watching telly. And you ignore it. Okay, fine. That was inspired action because the inspiration was coming from inside you, but you didn't take the action. Okay, so nothing happens. Let's imagine you go tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, because that's your routine, 9 till 10. I look for a job, and you see the job that was posted at 9 o'clock last night. And by now, 12 hours later, there's 400 applications, and you're one of many. I wonder what would have happened if you'd have listened to that little voice at 9 o'clock last night and been the first to apply. Do you see what I mean? Inspired action comes from inside you, and it's a quiet voice. It's a quiet little nudge, and it says, go and check that out. And you do, you follow it. The other thing with inspired action is it's immediate. Now, do it now. So we can have a plan, okay, for our goal, to achieve our goal, our manifest thing. We can have a plan, right? But inspired action is immediate. So we need the plan. Okay, this is the action I'm going to take to achieve that. But the inspired action will be just comes out of nowhere, and it comes from inside, and you just follow it. Okay. All right. Meow. What's the meow? Oh, I don't know. You're guilty of that, Shannon. What are you guilty of, my sweet? I haven't been able to keep up with the chat when there's nearly 1,000 of you in here. It's impossible for me to try and talk to you and teach you and help you and read everybody. But normally when I'm doing lives, I love to read all your comments, but I can't today. All right. So is there anything else that I need to tell you? Let's pull a few cards. And we're going to use my deck from Hoping to Having. We're going to use my affirmation cards, and these are manifesting affirmation cards. Okay, so just to finish off, we're going to pull some cards, and we're also going to pull some cards from my new deck. Okay, so this is the general original one. Okay, for my collective that's watching me now, please, what's the guidance? Okay, I believe in me. Okay, I believe in me. Don't forget, you're the one manifesting. The universe is not doing you any favors. You are in charge. You are commanding from a position of authority, from your I am, from your God force, creative force, that which you want to manifest. So to do that, you've got to believe in yourself. Okay, I believe in me. We've got a few poking out. I am aligned with money showing up in my life in greater quantities. Okay, I am aligned with money showing up in my life in greater quantities. And you have, I am attracting increasing happiness into my world. All right, so these three we have from the main deck. So let's talk about these for a minute then. Okay, so I am aligned. Do one at a time, Ju. Which one? That one. Okay. I am aligned with money showing up in my life in greater quantities. Okay. So feel that, visualize money growing, visualize money as little bunny rabbits doing their thing to multiply themselves. Okay, my money is multiplying and it's just doing it organically and naturally and happily. My money is multiplying. Okay, I am aligned with money showing up in my life in greater quantities. Okay, now if there's a belief there saying, oh, that's not going to happen, is it? You just cancelled it out. So we've got to get those beliefs. I believe in me. Okay. I believe in me. I believe in my power to manifest. I believe that I can manifest greater quantities of money because I'm the magician, because I'm amazing, because I'm God personified, because I'm powerful, because I decided, because I am. Get in that energy. Oof. Feel it. Feel your power. Okay. You've got this. Okay. I am attracting increasing happiness into my world. So your happiness is increasing. Right. It's got to have a starting point. You create happiness within you and then allow it to expand. Okay. So, we all get bad days. We all get those days where we're like, I'm in a grump. Don't even come near me. I'm just not fit for human consumption at the moment. That's all right. We have those days, but we don't want to stay there. All right. So, how can we shift that vibration? How can we shift it so that we can manifest greater happiness? Find anything that's going to make you happy. All right. Go on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook and watch those little videos of puppies and kittens and silly animals doing silly things. Whatever is going to make you happy. I look at photographs of my grandchildren. I take one look at them and and my grumpiness is gone, all right, because they just melt my heart when I see them. Whatever it is for you, find a way to get into happiness and more happiness will come. Okay. All righty. So this is the wealth and success deck, otherwise known as money and career. Okay. All right. So we're going to have three of these. So you have got, I create success easily and automatically. Automatically. Okay. You don't have to think about breathing. You don't have to think about swallowing. These are automatic things that your body does. Your body creates. Your body is a phenomenal machine. It's incredible. All right. So you can also manifest success easily and automatically. All right. So align with that. I create success automatically. Okay. Just like breathing or swallowing. Okay, what's your second one? I now energetically move forward towards my success. I now energetically move forward towards my success. Okay, so this thing that you've identified, your goal, yeah? I want you to imagine that you are moving towards it and it is moving towards you. Right? And even if it's a house, it can move towards you. Just imagine energetically, it's moving towards you. If it's a love, it's moving towards you. You are going to match up. Okay. Righto. One more. One more. Okay. I am comfortable with being wealthy and successful. I let go of all fear surrounding my success. Okay. I am comfortable with being wealthy and successful. I let go of all fear surrounding my success. Oh, So there we go. I think that's what I have for you. I don't think I have anything else for you today. Is there any questions that you have about manifesting? I don't mind spending 5 minutes answering a few more questions if you want to pop them in the chat. But hopefully, what I've told you makes sense. If you missed the beginning and it didn't quite make sense, come back to it when we finish. You'll be able to listen to the replay. Okay. Your dream life is waiting. Oh, that's nice. Okay. All right. Lovely. Thank you. Okay. I am comfortable with being wealthy and successful. Well done, Shannon. Okay. Is it okay to be around family today or be alone? Either is fine. Either is fine. I think it's important when we're manifesting to have a little bit of quiet time. Very difficult to manifest in a house full of, noisy kids and chaos and stuff. Just go to the loo if you need to, go to the bathroom. Just takes 5 minutes to sit, focus on those goals and manifest. It can be any time of the day. I did laugh at myself when I was doing your bonus readings and I said, do it at 8:88. And I said, that's, 8:40 a.m. I thought, no, it's not. 8:08, it would be 80 minutes, which takes you into 9:10. It all starts to get complicated. What I meant was 8 a.m. in the morning with 8 minutes and 8 seconds. But most of you that will have passed. It certainly has for me. It's nearly 5:30 in the evening here. But I will be manifesting again tonight around about 8 o'clock, 8:08 p.m. Probably sit down and just focus on my goal. And my goal for me at the moment is that all continues to run smoothly with my purchase of my new home. And that my book continues to get into even more hands and help even more people. Because I know this stuff and it worked for me. My income quadrupled, and I'm just living the life I could never even have imagined 5 years ago. And everything I knew, I put in this book so that you have the steps and you know what to do and you can do it too. Okay? Because none of us should be struggling. None of us need to struggle. We all have access to the abundance that is available to everybody, not just the elite few. We all have access to it. We just need to learn how. And I was explaining in my new book, the way that I learned the secret in 2007, and I was able to manifest just about everything straight off the bat, except for money. And I couldn't understand why I couldn't get the flow of money going. There was always enough, but there was never more than enough. And I thought, okay, there are clearly pieces I'm missing here. So I did a lot of work over the next year and I found them. I found all the missing pieces and I put them together, and literally overnight, literally within 30 days, my income doubled. And by the end of the year, it quadrupled. It was just ridiculous. Once you get those missing pieces, that's why I put it all in the book for you, so that you don't have to struggle either, like I did. Okay. All right, my beautiful people. I think I'm going to love you and lead you. Hang on. My best friend loves you, but she is blind. Oh, bless. Is your book available? Yes, it is, darling. It's on Audible. Okay, it's on Audible. So I think Audible is available everywhere that Amazon is. Okay, because Amazon own Audible. There may be countries it's not available, but it's certainly on Audible. Okay, and to my knowledge, I know there's like Belgium. You can't get my book in Belgium, but you can get it in France. So you go to Amazon DL, I think is the Europe one, and then that'll send it to Belgium and Luxembourg. You can get it in Germany and France and Switzerland, but there's certain countries you can't. But you can get it in the next door country, and they'll send it. An Audible, you can get it anywhere. So I hope that helps. Okay. Can you manifest more than one thing? Oh, yes, you can, Joy. Of course you can, my darling. What I was saying, when I want you to focus on one thing at a time is all right? Imagine trying to drive a car to 5 different locations at the same time. You're just going to end up going around in circles. You don't reach any destination. So write all your goals down. I've got quite a few at the moment. I want that book to be a bestseller. I want to move into my new home, and I want my new book to have a wonderful launch in September and be even bigger than this book. I've got a few goals, as well as health and happiness and love and all sorts, but focus on one at a time, not necessarily until it completes. All right, because especially if you've given a goal a target of a year, you don't want to wait a year before you move on to the next goal. When I say focus on one at a time, like let's say you're trying to get a job, and that's the goal, to get a job, then you need to be putting work into that consistently and regularly until the job comes. But it doesn't mean you can't have other goals running alongside it. But if you get too many, especially when they're big ones, it starts to dilute it a little bit. If I'm trying to look for a house and I'm looking for a job and I'm looking for love, I'm just going to get dizzy. So in a way, it's kind of pick one, focus on that, do the work on it. And then when it feels like, right, I've done the work I need to do, I can let go a bit now. I can pull back a bit now, and I can focus on another goal. But right now, I've got my goal of my book and my house running alongside, but I don't need to do any work on my house. I've done it. I found the house in April. I did all the work in April, doing all the paperwork. And then I moved on to visualizing my book. And so in April, I was putting all my attention into my house. And in May, I was putting all my attention into my book. Yeah. And then they both happened. But if I'd been trying to do both at once, I'd have probably messed something up. Okay. So just be mindful. Absolutely have as many goals as you want. Focus on one and manifest that. And then if there's one that will work alongside it, then that's okay. All right. That's okay that you can work alongside it. But if it's going to, lots of goals are pretty instant, pretty easy. You can have them running alongside each other. But a goal that is a big goal, like a house or a job, or writing a book, these are very time consuming. Okay. So if I was trying to manifest them all at the same time, they wouldn't be getting the attention that they need to actually bring them into fruition. Does that make sense? But once you've done the work you need to do, like, once you've spoken to the realtors, you've done everything, you've set up search alerts, you've spoken, you've updated your resume, you've put it out there, right, I've done what I need to do now. Now I can go and focus on a different goal. All right, does that make sense? Okay. I'm just looking at your messages. The universe surprises and delights. It certainly does. We are energy messages. Thank you. And thank you for your comments and your super chats. How to align steady income. It seems I'm in survival mode and thriving is what I desire. Okay. So you've identified it there. You're in survival mode. So we need to look at your blocks there in terms of, where has that come from? All right, because you're aligned with surviving, not thriving. So we need to clear those blocks. Okay. All right. I was aligned with struggle until I was 57. So struggle is what I kept getting. Okay. So we need to shift that energetic vibration with the beliefs. And I show you in my book how to change those beliefs and how to do it. Okay. All righty. I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for your donations, for your super chats, for your time, for being here today. Lovely to see you live. Lovely to connect with you. I must do this more often. Okay. I'll see you soon. All right. Sending you all loads of love. Thanks for coming. Big hugs. Take care. Bye bye.